Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'll be sharing with you some information that I found very useful, and it's about the budding stage of your locks. Now, if you're new to locks like myself, you'll be very excited when you feel a bud in one of your locks. This is because the hair is beginning to start the locking process. So I'll be sharing this useful information with you, and here we go. Budding locks are one of the most exciting moments during the early stages of locks. Yes, I am very excited when I put my hand in my hair and I run my fingers through my locks and I feel one or two of them being budded. It's very exciting because then you know that the hair is now starting to lock. If you have budding locks or are wondering how to tell if your locks are budded, you can feel, as I said, you feel the hair and you'll feel little lumps in each strand, in each lock. You'll feel some buds, and you can't mistake. It cannot be mistaken because it's very soft. Especially if you have microlocs, I can speak for microlocs. It is very soft and it really feels like a piece of sponge, right? It is soft and puffy. So then you will know that the hair is being budded. You feel that it feels different from the rest of locks, and it might be a little bit lumpy. So there and then you'll know that it is being budded. At this stage, when the hair is being budded, you don't want to manipulate your hair too much. You don't want to put it in too much styles, Allow it to be free. Allow it to be loose. And allow the process to take place properly without you manipulating the hair too much. You are just beginning to learn how to let your hair do his or her thing without too much interference. I know some of us have the hearing hand syndrome like myself, but we have to let that go for a bit and allow the hair to be. For many of us, this can also be very challenging, but it's a beautiful learning experience, and the lesson you learn from this journey will spill over into other areas of your life. This really teaches you patience, because not all locks will bud at the same time. You'll have some budding at the back, some budding at the side, some budding in the middle. Different section of the hair you'll find buds happening, and each lock will not, all of the lock will not bud at the same time. So you might find a piece at the top. Sometimes you might find one with 2 buds. Sometimes you might find one with 3 buds. So the budding takes a little time for the entire hair to be locked. So it teaches you patience. It is certainly teaching me patience. So you may be wondering, when does this budding stage start? The budding phase is the phase that usually comes right after the initial consultation and implementation of your locks, through whichever method you choose to start your locks with. So I started my locks in May, and now we are in August, and since the beginning of August I have started feeling little buds in 1 and 2 of the locks. So it doesn't take that long, and as I said before, it's not all your entire head of hair that will be locked at the same time. It will be maybe one at the front, one at the back. You might find one in the middle, and the process goes on and on until the entire head is locked. During this stage also, you might find that your hair is very frizzy, because my hair is very frizzy, frizzy. And also it might look a bit untidy because some of the buds might be very puffy, right? So you might have some in the middle, so the hair does not look uniform at this time when the budding stage is being happening, because you might have a bud at the top, a bud in the middle, and then you have the rest of hair hanging down below that, so it doesn't look very uniform. Some persons refer to it as the ugly stage, but I don't think we should call it the ugly stage. We have to accept it, that it is a part of the process for us to get the beautiful locks that we desire. So don't consider it as the ugly face, because if you consider it as the ugly face, you're going to be frustrated. You're going to say you want to give up and say, I can't bother with this thing because I don't like how my hair look. But just welcome the process and try as much as possible to enjoy the process. So even if you see your hair being frizzy and you say, no, I can't manage this, man, I forgot to go to my lock technician. So if you go to your lock technician, what your lock technician might do is that your lock technician might either twist the frizzes onto the hair, right? And after a while, if water catches the hair, you sprit your hair with water, the frizzes will come back, because it's a part of the locking process. The hair has to frizz for that to happen. The frizz is, after a while, I'm told, is matted onto the hair, so it's a part of the process. We can't avoid it. But you can also, if you go to the lock technician, they might twist it back, as I say, onto the hair, or the other way in which that might allow you not to have a lot of frizz is if the technician uses a crochet needle each time the frizzes come up and crochet in those frizzes onto the lock. That will give you a longer stay without frizz, but the frizz will occur. And especially if when you were a loose natural you had frizzy hair, the frizzes will occur during this locking stage. And you may ask, so how do I deal with the budding stage? As I stated before, it can be retwist. The frizzes can be retwist, or you can ask your lock technician to crochet in the frizzes into the hair. But too much, as I stated before, based on research that I've done, too much retwisting or manipulating can weaken the locks and can also cause them to look lumpy or uneven as they develop. So it is best that you allow the hair to allow it to take the process that it knows how to, because the hair actually knows what it is doing. It's not we telling the hair what to do. The hair knows what it is doing, and it will give us that desired look if we allow it to be. Right? So we can't always be manipulating the hair. We need to allow the hair to be. Just stay focused and know that this is a journey and this is a new process, and we are looking for the end goal, which is having our hair beautifully locked. And I am told that the budding stage, as soon as the lock is budded right through, it won't be as lumpy as it is looking when it just started budding. So after a while it will shrink. I mean, the lumps will go down and the hair will now start to look even and have that desired look that we need. So as it is now, it might be an undesirable look that we might not want to see, but it's a part of the process. It doesn't make sense we cover the hair and don't allow the hair to breathe because we don't like how it looks. But just enjoy the process. Wear nice clothing, nice earrings, nice accessory on a whole. You use your face care and just continue to beautify yourself as you enjoy this journey called Locs, or if you have Instaloc or microloc, or I speak about microlocs, that's what I have. So just enjoy the process, and be patient. Thank you for watching today's video. I hope you found it interesting, and I hope you found the information useful. Until next time, please do remember to like, share, and subscribe. Bye.